Hello there. Yes, you. Hello there. Today we are talking about Britney Spears. Specifically, what is considered to be an abusive, manipulative, and disgusting chapter in her life. I'd like to start by saying, of course, this is freaking disgusting, and I am 100% Team Britney, but I felt that this deserved to be documented, even if it's just my crappy video style. So, our main focus is Britney's conservatorship. On February 1st, 2008, Britney was placed in something called a conservatorship, with her father, Jamie Spears, being the conservator, and it was a disaster. She was in this conservatorship until November 2021, and it ended after years of hashtag Save Britney. Thousands of comments, some of which Britney seemed to reference in her videos, were made on her TikTok, on her Instagram, here, there. Everywhere you looked, you'd see Free Britney. Originally, this conservatorship was supposed to be only a few days, while Britney was in a mental hospital. But eventually, this conservatorship turned into months, and then eventually, it was deemed permanent, despite Britney's strong objections. Details were leaked in 2020, citing that Britney was extremely unhappy with this and its restrictions, and in 2021, Britney asked for the first time for herself to be freed from her dad, despite her father Jamie and his legal team continuing their false narrative that it was in her best interests. Now, I thought I'd add quickly for anyone who doesn't know what a conservatorship is. It's a legal status where the court makes someone have complete control over someone else's life. Complete control. Jamie had access to Britney's money, Britney's personal affairs. What made Britney so controversial is that it lasted well over a decade, as well as the fact that it was reportedly extremely manipulative. Apparently, Jamie would force Britney to do things with a threat that he could commit her to a mental hospital if she didn't. In addition, it was said that Jamie paid himself and his legal team with Britney's money, despite the fact that what they were doing was straight up morally wrong. In that 2021 ask to end this conservatorship, Britney accused her family and her father and her management of a lot of things, and these things follow. She accused them of being extremely manipulative. Extremely manipulative. She said that they were abusing her. They were coercing her, as I referenced above. And a conflict of interest. She was allowed to appoint her own jury. And the thing is she proved many of her allegations. Her story was true. Her father was abusive. Her manager was abusive. They were stealing her money. They were taking complete control of her life. She had no free will. If she wanted to go to a drive-thru in her own multi-million-dollar car with her boyfriend, she could be turned down by Jamie. And apparently this did happen. And if she got turned down and she went anyway, like a normal over 40-year-old woman would do, she could be committed to a mental hospital out of threat and coercion by her dad. So she couldn't do anything. She was just in complete control of her dad's. Her dad. She had no power. No power. As such, during this conservatorship, she couldn't do anything. I can't stress how much she had no power. She was dad's money farm, almost. He was making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year and paying his team. And that's what we know. Judging by what Britney said, it's probably a lot worse. She was allowed to appoint her own attorney. And during this legal battle, she proved many of these allegations, and there's a lot of reasonable suspicion to believe that the rest are true. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear that Jamie is going to be receiving any payback, so to speak, for his actions. But I think we can all just really agree that it's the best thing is that Britney is out of this situation. The fact that this situation happened opened a lot of questions into our legal system, how our legal system handles the mentally ill, how power works in this, in a conservatorship. But I think most people that would look onto this would just agree that this is a massive failing of the legal system. it's wrong. Like, it's wrong that this ever happened. I think we can all agree. And I'm glad that she's out of that. But I think that Jamie Spears needs to be held accountable. So, I don't know. Send him an Instagram message if you want. But, yeah. So, that's the brief story. Well, a very, simplified version of Britney Spears' conservatorship. I hope you enjoyed. Credit to US Magazine and Dreamtime.com for the photographs I used in this. And thank you for watching. Be safe. Love yourself. Bye.